Is it time to trade in your old trusty level for a new fancy one? Let's talk about it. The Cigman company sent this along. This is the Cigman CM-SO4 Laser Level so that we could talk about the possible upgrade, the advantages and disadvantages. So let's do this. It'll surprise some of you to hear that I've never owned a laser level, and the most recent job I did leveling was actually hanging 3 picture frames side by side on the wall. It took about an hour. I used my traditional level. I know it would have made the job a lot easier with a laser level, so let's check out what's inside the box and then go check my work. The best way we're gonna find out if this thing is worth the money is to actually see how it works. I'm gonna pop a battery in. Here's the battery compartment door. Put this battery into place, and we'll hold the power button to turn this thing on. Woo! Okay. Now, basically we have 4 lasers here. 2 horizontal, spaced about 4 inches apart, and 2 that are vertical that basically split the space in the room into quadrants. There's a ton of capability packed into this thing, and I will put a link into the video description where I break down all the bells and all the whistles of the Cigman CM-SO4 Laser Level. But for this video, we want to figure out if it's worth spending the money for the upgrade. Now, the first reason you might want to upgrade is because the laser level not only works really well, but it is very compact. Check out the size on this thing. Now in this shot, you're seeing about a 20-foot spread of that laser across the room. And if you were using an actual 20-foot level, by my calculations, you'll need roughly 20 feet of space to store it. One more reason to consider a laser level is precision across large spaces. And so let's go check out those 3 frames that I've hung and see how precise I was able to be with my traditional level. Okay, let's see how I did. All right, looks pretty good from here. I can see that my far right frame and my center frame are actually really well leveled together. I like what I'm seeing here. That left frame is struggling just a little bit. Take a look up close. So this frame isn't even leveled with itself. If you look up close, you'll notice that the left side is just a little bit higher than the right, so that's disappointing. So an hour of work with careful leveling and measuring and re-leveling and getting things as perfect as I could still left me a little bit off. I'm gonna guess that this laser level would have cut my time by 75%. I probably could have had these frames up, all 3 of them, in 15 minutes. On a side note, I am noticing that my daughter has adjusted our family's monthly budget, and now we are spending $1 million per month on poop. Too classy. Now, the question of whether or not it's worth the upgrade. For me, it's gonna come down to how much more efficiently this tool will allow me to work compared to the level. So it'll really depend on what jobs you have coming up. I'm gonna be constructing a media room in our basement next, and instead of walking my 4-foot level around to check for level and plumb on the floor, the studs, the trim, the screen, and everything else, I can just sit this thing down, project in 360 degrees, really be able to level the whole thing without much movement at all. That's a huge amount of efficiency, and for someone like me, and probably you if you're watching this, the currency that you have the least of is time. So if this tool can make me more efficient in my upcoming jobs, yeah, that would be the determining factor for me whether or not it is worth the upgrade. Now, there's only a couple downsides to using lasers instead of a bubble inside of your level. And the first one is, of course, the price. But lasers do cost more than bubbles, so that makes sense. The other downside that I came across was when I used the laser level outdoors. When using it outside, the lasers are competing with the sun. It was a cloudy day today, and check this out. I can see the laser lines on my garage door. That wouldn't be the case on an extra bright day. So I'm still gonna need my 4-foot level for some outdoor applications at least. And so the question is less about whether or not I should upgrade to a laser level and really more about whether I need it in my toolbox. If you'd like to see me put this laser level to work as I build my new deck, I've got a video you can check out right here. And after seeing this video, if you feel like I've earned your subscription, you can click the Man Cycle logo right here. See you next time.